our Gen 2s. So she was actually, I think you hatched out in 2005, I believe. So she should be around 7 years old now. Big shake, oh my goodness. Bless you. Penguin sneeze. So the Gen 2s are the fastest swimmers we have on our exhibit. So she can actually swim up to 15 miles per hour. So almost the school zone for her. These guys are pretty quick. And also you can see she is shaped like a nice little torpedo, so that's what helps her do that. And they can hold their breath for about 15 minutes as well. So penguins can stay underwater for a real long time. Are you going to come over here, Champ Champ? You're just going to hang out on that side today? Explore? Yeah, there you go. So this is a fun room. They do always have to walk around and check out everything. Any of the ones that are small enough do like to walk under benches all the time. So we even have some kings that try. They just haven't figured out they're too big. And they hit their head every single time. Good girl, Champ.
I use this while I have.
And she's got that nice, pretty little white headband on her head. And that is just there because it looks pretty, so it helps her find a mate. And what are you doing, miss? So you'll get used to everybody in a second, huh? To peck at all the blankets and jackets and stuff over here first. But all the different markings that penguins have besides their tuxedos are what helps them find their mates. So whenever Gen 2s make their happy noises, as well as like the kings and the chin straps, they stick their necks straight up in the air. Usually they'll kind of wave their heads back and forth a little bit as well, so that they can show off those markings. You're just really interested in that corner today, huh? Look at you. Sometimes flapping does go along with excitement and fun and kind of checking things out, so that's a fun corner. Oh my gosh. It's pretty over here, though. You have to hang out with everybody else today.
Hi.
This isn't just a fun trip today.
Hi.
Yeah.
I hope it's still a fun trip.
Oh yeah, still is. Definitely, we watch them, and if they don't want to be in here, they're definitely have ways to let us know. Not shy about not wanting to be in places or do stuff. Like Champ Champ. And the little tuxedo these guys do have, though, the black and white, is a form of camouflage. It's called counter shading. So if she was actually swimming and there was a predator nearby, we're going to go into that lunch too.
Yeah, my jeans are pretty tasty. Wow.
You don't see jeans, I know. You can bite hard sometimes, though, even though you're checking that out. I don't want that to hurt somebody else. We're used to it.
Pinch my leg, but I don't mind.
Yeah, since they don't have fingers, they do use their beaks to check out everything. So sometimes if it's especially really new and exciting and they're trying to figure out what it is, you guys can play a little rough. But like I was saying too, she has counter shading, so it's camouflage. It's just the dark back and the light belly. And if she were swimming, it's again, huh?
Bite
Yeah.
your leg if you want. Just don't bite too hard.
Just let me know if I really need to pull her back. But you don't ever see blue jeans around here too much, huh, lady? Shoelaces probably.
don't wear blue jeans?
It varies, we don't bring Champ out too much. The Gen 2s we usually use for small groups. They get a little overwhelmed and overly inquisitive. Sometimes with a lot of people, there's a lot of stimulation there. Right, Champ? So usually she doesn't come out too often. It's only whenever she wants to, which is kind of rare for Champ. So she was willing today. I'm just very curious, lady.
But I don't want my shoe.
Yeah, they would untie shoelaces, yep. Like I said, just let me know if I need to pull her back away, but she's probably going to try and go to the bench too. And, oh goodness, yeah, that wasn't a good one, Champ Champ. I got scared. Back up.
Never get that bruise.
Penguin bit me.
Yeah, nobody really believes that, I'll tell you that now. You want to play with something fun? You want a spatula? You usually like the spatulas. That's your fun thing, huh?
I was trying to get a picture of her biting me. That way I could prove.
I'm videoing this, so
Oh,
it does have.
Yeah, I promise, it was a penguin.
Yeah.
I used to raise baby birds, like sparrows, not big ones.
Yeah. So you still, you kind of know.
So, they bite pretty hard even though they're very small.
Yeah. So penguins are pretty easily amused. Like I said, with blue jeans, anything they can peck at, pick up, carry around, walk on, anything colorful, they can see in color as well. Do you want to come over and take these? Usually she pulls them directly off. there's plenty of toys we can choose for these guys. Anything that floats in the water is especially fun for the Gen 2s. They like to hop on things and kind of float around the exhibit. Usually there's always one or two that are sitting on it, protecting it from everybody else in the exhibit, biting at them when they try to get on as well.
Like kickboards and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much, like, this is my toy, I'm king of this mountain, kind of stuff. And it's usually the younger ones that will do that, so always the chicks that are kind of having free reign over the exhibit, still think everything's a fun toy. Good girl, team. Do you guys have any specific questions about her or anything?
Look at you, lady. How old is she?
She hatched out, I believe, in
I
2005.
said that I could get
Yes.
ready. I was too distracted.
No problem.
Remember?
It's exciting stuff. You're gonna help her. So that's a fun one. It's got lots of little pieces hanging off, all kinds of stuff. Just don't get stuck.